We are at the Santa Clara Northside Public Library and have the distinct pleasure of speaking with Cheryl Lee, who is the manager of the library. And we just finished AlligatorZone here. Cheryl, thank you for taking the time for hosting the program, and tell us what you thought about it, how we can improve it.
I thought it was a great program. I thought the AlligatorZone program really hit on what our customers want, which is to kind of see entrepreneurs live and to be able to see their products and to be able to give feedback to these entrepreneurs on how to better their product or services and kind of inspire these kids to maybe think about a problem maybe in their own lives and how to solve that problem.
How can we improve the program?
I think that the improvement, maybe having a catalog of a bunch of the entrepreneurs and maybe us as librarians being able to pick out which entrepreneurs that we would like to pick based on their product, because as we all know, localization is very important. So of course, here in Silicon Valley, we're going to try to pick people who are maybe a little bit tech heavy, but we also know that entrepreneurs aren't just all about tech.
Right.
They have a lot of different products. And so sometimes, so again, maybe localization for us would be a little bit more tech heavy, but maybe in other areas like Tampa Bay may not want that. So maybe like a catalog would be great.
And what did you think of how we have placed the chairs and the microphones going around? Is there some way we can improve on some of those settings to improve the interaction? For example, does having a podium help or not help? Because sometimes founders tend to stand behind the podium and that brings a distance between the audience. Any other thoughts on something like that? Some of those.
I think our entrepreneurs today were pretty good. I mean, they had a lapel mic, so they were able to walk around.
I think that helped a lot.
They were able to kind of interact with the audience. I don't know how all other libraries are configured, and so because we're a new building, we're kind of configured for the newest technology, and we're able to kind of mitigate that stuff. If you're in an older library, it might be a little bit challenging on the tech end. But yeah, having the microphone, you, Ramesh, acting like Donahue or like a talk show host was a great way for people to get out their questions. And I felt like everybody had the opportunity to ask the questions that they wanted to ask, and without any prohibitions or and so a lot of the parents asked questions, a lot of the kids asked questions. You know, I cringed a little bit when they asked about the money issue because I kind of act as kind of the agent of the library, and I was a little cringing when some of the kids asked about how much did this cost and how much funding did you receive and how much, where it goes into a little bit more sensitive topics for entrepreneurs. But I think the entrepreneurs today did a pretty good job of mitigating those questions, but I cringe as a librarian when I hear those questions because I'm like, don't ask those, don't ask that question, please do not.
Yeah, we've been told it's tougher than pitching to VCs, so I'm not surprised. One last question. This is a brand new library. What are the special facilities and features that you have that you can brag about?
Well, we have a lot to brag about here. I'm very lucky as a branch manager to step into a brand new building and be able to hire all my staff and be able to be in a brand new library. It's great. Some of the things that we do have, again, we're in the heart of Silicon Valley, so we're like tech central, and a lot of entrepreneurs come here to work on their product or their new service that they're providing. The things that we do have is we have 4 group study rooms that are available through liquidspace.com for free for people to book rooms here. We do have a nice tech center. We are a 15,000 square foot branch with all brand new materials. We have 55,000 new materials in this library. We are very, very lucky, and we have a well-used community room that's used by us. We currently do around 24 to 28 programs a month here. We circulate around 34,000 items, and we have a lot of fun. We focus, I was telling Ramesh, we focus on doing library programs with a twist. So we don't really do a lot of literary programs, which is what libraries are really known for. We try to focus on the programs that are kind of a little bit out there on the fringes of kind of cutting edge, and we try to do stuff that's different that nobody's done. For example, we had an 80s prom here at Northside Library as a fundraiser. Who would think of having a prom at a library? But it was actually a lot of fun. We've had a New Year's Eve program. We do a lot of dance parties. We do, again, AlligatorZone and Python coding as well. We're having in the coming months. We try to, again, focus on those programs that are not necessarily the stuff you would think would be at your grandmother's library, because we don't want to be that library. We want to be very different.
Cheryl, such a pleasure. Thank you again for hosting AlligatorZone, and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.